Hello everypony, Artilisiana here. Link to my Divinian art in the description below, and also for my Patreon if you'd like to do that. Warning, this video will contain pictures from Google and other places. That is not mine, so please give respect to the owners of these pictures and copyrights. And also warning, it's going to contain my theory in My Little Pony universe or stuff that I really want to talk about. So if you don't like stuff like this, click away or else stay. Yeah, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So first of all, I would like to talk about Queen Chrysalis and why I feel like she is Hope, or Hope became Queen Chrysalis into the MLP universe, or how to say that. Okay, we know from the comics that she lost Sombra to the dark side, or how to say that, and she was going to the sisters to actually tell about Sombra. And she was there for a long time, but the Crystal Empire got banished, and Sombra was not there for, I think, 1,000 years or something in those lines. So I bet that she would be very sad and, lost her will to, I will not say live, but her will to actually love. And I feel like this could actually make her into the Queen Chrysalis that we all came to know. Maybe some dark entity was calling her and, taking her all of her love, or how to say that. Maybe it's the stone from the comic books that actually gives birth to Sombra, but that it would be a little bit confusing. I really do feel like the Hive was actually calling Queen Chrysalis to start with, the Changeling Hive. And first, the Changeling Hive was actually evil and having this dark stone. I do really feel like it has the meaning of it actually soaking up all of the other magic and love from all places, or how to say that. So even Discord cannot make his spells, or how to say that. It's only changeling magic that is used there, is because she have lost her original powers. I know that Hope was once pony that could actually heal other ponies for their mental state, and also heal their wounds, or how to say that. We see in the comic books that she is actually putting some bandages on a wing, but she also helps Sombra get rid of this dark cloud at one point or in time. So there's that, but I really do feel like she have lost all of her will to actually do the nice magic, or how to say that. And I feel like she found this stone or throne, or how to say that, and she just put all of her energy, all of her good and bad energy into this stone, and it became the stone that sucked up all of the magic that there was around her. But it also turned her into Queen Chrysalis that we all know and love, because I really do feel like Hope in some way, shape or form get a hold of the Necronomicon spell book, or what it was with the book that Rarity is actually using. And I actually feel like maybe that Hope was using it on herself, now that she didn't have Sombra to actually look forward to seeing again, or how to say that. And maybe it was Hope that actually did use the book on Sombra the first time, so that actually turned him into the Sombra we now know of. Because I really do feel like Sombra was not evil to start with. I actually feel like both Hope and Sombra was normal ponies, or how to say that. But the combination of the Necronomicon book and the dark entity that is actually calling for Sombra, and also for Hope afterwards, that the Crystal Empire was over and stuff like that. I really do feel like it's going to be into the new episode, so how to say that, so we can actually see Queen Chrysalis, getting Sombra back from the dead. And I really do feel like she's either going to find his horn, or she's going to try to conjure him up with some dark entity magic, getting the hope of her actually getting revenge on Starlight. And reviving the king is actually a good idea, because he only wants the revenge against, Twilight and the main six. So it would be easy to actually convince him to be his, or being her king, or how to say that, sorry for that. But I really do, want to see an episode of this new hive, or maybe it's just me, like, this shadowy dark hive where the dark entities of Sombra and Queen Chrysalis is actually brooding. But when they when Queen Chrysalis get a hold of all of the love from Starlight, and I feel like when Sombra is trying to defeat the main six, and actually I feel like it's going to be hard battle, but I feel like he's going to win this time. He's actually going to turn like the main six into evil ponies, and even Twilight would be under his begging call, or how to say that without sounding too evil, or how to say that. The show could actually do this in a nice way, so it doesn't is that dark as I'm actually thinking about. But yeah, I do feel like the queen will not like this, because she would want to have Sombra all for herself, and becoming jealous, and her walking up to Sombra and being like, well, I was supposed to be your queen, so why did you do this to Twilight? And I feel like she would get all of the emotions and feelings back again from Starlight. So I feel like she's going to suck up all of the love from Starlight by pretending to be Trixie or Sunburst, and she's going to be denied by Starlight for some reason. And she will figure out that Twilight was actually being turned into evil queen, and that is not something that the Queen Chrysalis would actually be very fond upon. I really do feel like Hope is Queen Chrysalis, and Queen Chrysalis only wants three things. She wants the revenge against Starlight, she wants her own colony or own place to be kingdom, or how to say that, and she wants her king for herself, or how to say that. So him actually trying to share the dark magic, I don't feel like it's something that she would actually be approving upon. And a fight scene between Queen Chrysalis and King Sombra is something I would really like to see. Maybe it would end with them both actually being reformed in some shape, way, or form, or them both actually falling in love with each other, and flying off and actually making their own evil hive, or how to say that without sounding a little bit too weird. But I really do like the idea of this. I don't know about you guys, but I really wanted to talk about this. I know I have talked about it before, and maybe tomorrow I'm going to make a prediction about Flurry Heart's Cutie Mark. I have also talked about that before, but I feel like this one is the one that I'm believing a little bit more, that Hope is actually Queen Chrysalis, and Sombra became evil because of the Necronomicon book, and also maybe the love poison and the dark entity that is actually calling upon him and made him Sombra, or how to say that. But I will want to see how the show handles this into the future. And tomorrow I'm going to talk again, as I said, about Flurry Heart's Cutie Mark, and maybe also a little bit about Twilight, Cadence, and Star's World, The Bearded. So yeah, I really am enjoying and can't wait for the show writers to actually, go back and actually so Queen Chrysalis can get her revenge over Starlight. I really do feel stuff is going to happen. And remember what Maud said, with the correct stone you could rule all of Equestria. What if Queen Chrysalis actually finds this stone? That would not be a very good thing. I think that the only thing that can actually break that stone is Starlight's love or Starlight's sacrifice. But yeah, okay, I will stop now. Do remember that inspiration is right around the corner. Do remember to take care of yourself and loved ones. And that is actually all. Yeah, okay, bye.